Alright, what's up? How's it going, everybody? Today I have to dial in my alignment so it doesn't want to pull me off the road. This has to tow in more. Bolt on my side skirts. Engine ground. What else? Oh yeah, and tune. Ronnie's gonna street tune it for me. Jimmy's not in the state right now, so I need to drive this thing. I need to get it tuned. Street tune's no biggie. I'll take it to Jimmy for a dyno. Yeah, so let's get started with that. Actually, yeah, cleared all the stuff out of my car and put it over here. This is all the shit that was in there. And my ground wire that I'm using is probably somewhere in this mess. Alright, so got the ground on here to here. There's a secondary ground broke off this. My engine bay is dirty as hell. I gotta wash it off and probably repaint some stuff because overspray not looking good. Seems as though my wideband still is like not. So can't freaking find the sensor, dude. Well, I gotta do an oil change regardless. So jack this thing up and get to oil changing. I finally got my axle to tighten. I think it might be a 5th gen axle or something because I had to shave down a little bit of the inside of it because it wasn't letting it pull all the way through the hub. So it wasn't tightening all the way, but now it's not moving at all. Before I could do this by hand, so that should be good. That's on there, good and tight. Now it's for the oil change. This thing has gross oil from the blown up F20B already in it, so you know, pay no mind to that. So, stock it takes 4.5 with all the extra oil line, like the sandwich plate that had some volume, this line had some volume. Just did 1 quart over, so not bad. Boosted Boys friggin', the dude Kyle be putting friggin' 8 quarts in his damn H22. I don't know how the hell that doesn't slosh, but I mean, I certainly put a lot less than that, so I should be alright. So huge shout out to my guy, came over here. He's like, yo, you still looking for that O2 sensor? I completely forgot that I posted on Instagram. Come to find out, in my own shop, dude's like, hey, I got one right here. My brother ordered it, and yeah. So he gave me this. I'm gonna buy him a new one right now, OEM or not OEM, whatever, from AEM, and yeah. So now I don't have to go to the parts store, and I can plug this bitch in. So that's smoking. I don't know if I was talking about, I don't know how much I talked about it, but I said that it was smoking a little bit from like when I down rev. I thought, you know, maybe valve seal, something like that. But then my cylinder 4 spark plug kept getting black, and it was only the cylinder 4 or 1, whatever the hell it's called. I think it's 4. Looks like one of these is going in. Okay, so here's a set of good rings that I have. Oil, right? That's a set of good rings. I've probably put less than 10 miles on my Cometic head gasket, so I'm gonna reuse that. Yeah, so it's not gonna really cost me anything, just kind of annoying. But like I said, it's less annoying than painting. So you can do this with the engine in the car. Take the head off. Well, in order, take all this bullshit off. The turbo off, manifold, downpipe. Oil pan, and from the girdle, you could take the girdle off. Go in, girdle, squirrel, squirrel. You can go in through the pan, where the pan used to rest. Undo the 2 rod bolts. push the piston up, change the rings, push the piston down, put the head back on. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Probably gonna start on it today because I don't know. I could probably have the head off. I could probably do it today, honestly. Man, if it ain't one thing, you know. This is my life right here.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Ah! Aha! Bitch!
Check the other one just to see.
Because this side has 0 oil in the damn plug. That side has all the oil on the damn plug. Alright, well, I don't care. Got a new plug in it. I'm gonna go get food. Tell you what, it cruises pretty damn nice. Like, the car feels really good, besides the alignment kind of is fucked, but the car just feels really good. Well, too bad I need to do rings. Another speed bump, another thing I gotta get over, but at least I got to go on this little drive. Alright, well, I guess that's it for today. Tomorrow's crunch time, guys. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, it's the next day by the way, I'm going to put a little bit of oil in each cylinder and compression test that and see if the compression, well, these three are 150, this one's 120, well it was 120 yesterday, maybe it had no fuel in it or something and these did, I don't know, I have no idea. Like I said, I do have a Cometic head gasket, so it might be a little bit thicker. I don't remember exactly which one I got, but this one here, that's my problem. All the other plugs, like I said, no oil on them. The car runs fine, it just smokes a lot. So I'm thinking the oil control ring, which I have right here, might have gotten damaged when I'm thinking the oil control ring is just damaged or something, or somehow got damaged, but yeah, I have rings here. These two, obviously, these are all good rings, but yeah, so at the very least, I'll be replacing these in this cylinder. Isn't it annoying how one cylinder in these 3 little parts is such a detrimental thing? Sucks, I know. But it's got to get done. As a comparison, this one on the right is from that cylinder, the one that burns oil, and this one is from the supposed low compression cylinder. Could be just weird test, but I'm going to test it again. Now I'm going to test it with oil. Still 120. Now oil. $180. Okay, so rings, gotta do them. Alright, so this video just turned into a longer one because I called every parts store and also Honda itself, and they do not make, because, alright, so for those who don't know, the difference, one of the differences between this and an H22 is the H22 is 87 mil, like the pistons, and this is 85, like an Accord or like a CRV. So you can use F22 piston rings. You could probably use F22 pistons, but I don't want to say that because I'm not sure what the CC is on them, so you might drop too low in compression, but it is a good theory. But what people usually do is they get an H22 crank, H22 forged rods, and 4G63 stroker pistons to build these cheaply. cheaply. And, you know, pistons are going to be fucking expensive as shit. Rods you can get from like max speeding rods or like CX. I don't know if CX makes them, but you know, like 300, 400 bucks. So yeah, but that's probably the plan for my other F20 being there. This one though, I don't want to reuse the rings, so I'm ordering them from Amazon. 1-day shipping. They come in tomorrow, and Don's gonna give me a ride. We're gonna work on Don's car. He's gonna give me a ride here. As for this video, I'm gonna end it here because I don't really have anything else to do. But I'm going to continue working on this. I'm going to get the head off and everything, and that'll be in the next video. And we'll be doing all of the rings. Ronnie has the grinder for the rings, so I can actually gap them for turbo, which is a lot safer because you have more pressure, and if the rings touch, they, you know, bad things happen. You blow up ring lines and stuff, which, you know, shouldn't be that big of an issue with 6 PSI, or actually I think my wastegate's reading like wide open throttle. I think it's reading, I think it peaks at 5 PSI, which is even better. But this thing should be completely fine on that without gapping the rings for turbo. But if I can get brand new rings and gap them for turbo with Ronnie's help, or at least guidance, I should be in a lot better shape, and theoretically should be a lot better and not have to worry about the rings touching and blowing up ring lines. So yeah, it sucks, but I'd much rather do this than paint the car again. Like that 100%. It's going to cost me way less, and it's going to be way easier because I just, like, the prep work and all this bullshit, like, to paint the car is hell. Like, I cannot do that a lot. Like, it's hard shit to do. But I know you guys might think I'm crazy because I'm literally rebuilding an engine, but I'm going to put new rings in it, gap them for turbo, slap everything back together, and I should be good. Not the best news, but I'm not horribly pissed off. I'm glad it happened now. Like, I'm glad it didn't just start burning oil at H2O, and I'm like, oh no, I have to put a new spark plug in every friggin' 20 miles back to Connecticut. You know, 5.5 hour, 6.5 hour drive. But I guess that's it for this video. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave your thoughts down in the comments because I did not plan on doing this, but my luck, you know, it's just my luck. We gotta do some freaking rings, guys. No biggie. If anyone has any insight in this and to what I should exactly gap them to, if you've done it before or whatever, let me know. I know there's some fairly knowledgeable Honda people that watch my shit, so yeah. Just let me know, and I mean, I have an idea. Ronnie has an idea because it was 2J, and yeah, so that's what we're doing. Gapped rings for turbo, more reliability, new rings, good compression, no burning oil. Hopefully everything's good. I say hopefully everything's good because, like I said, hopefully everything's good. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.